Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Monday, April 3, 2023. An additional $70 million of investment has been earmarked for the upgrading and modernization of the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement on Saturday. The work, set to begin in June, will involve expansion of the check-in hall, outbound security, the East Concourse, an air-sea lounge, landside roadworks, and a car park. A mobile gas station will service the airport.
This increases the capability of the Sangster International Airport. It means that we can now get larger aircraft with more passengers, can take more cargo, but the real benefit is that we are now open to other destinations which are further away from Jamaica, which increases our possibilities for tourism.
Mr. Holness gave the update as he toured the ongoing runway extension and civil infrastructure project, also being undertaken at a cost of $70 million.
This is a massive investment in Jamaica's travel infrastructure. The investment involves $70 million of infrastructure work on the runway itself and on the supporting civil infrastructure for the runway.
This phase of the work, which is about 85% complete, includes relocation of roads, lengthening the runway by 400 meters, and the installation of new underground utilities to protect the shoreline. Starting today, April 3, the National Housing Trust is piloting a new mortgage financing model that should give contributors an expanded list of mortgage institutions through which they can access their NHT loans. The External Financing Mortgage Program, EFMP, will replace the current Joint Finance Mortgage Program, JFMP, on a phased basis. The expanded list will include credit unions and commercial banks. To date, 2 institutions have signed on to the program, the National Commercial Bank and COK Sodality Cooperative Credit Union. Under Phase 1 of the program, contributors who wish to access their NHT benefits from financial institutions that have not signed on to EFMP will be able to receive referral letters under the existing Joint Finance Mortgage Program up to April 30, 2023. While entities transition to the new program, arrangements are being made for contributors who wish to access their benefits through these institutions to do so under a pari passu arrangement from May 1 to July 31, 2023. Pari passu refers to equal footing and means that 2 or more parties to a financial contract or claim are all treated the same. All contributors who are outside the NHT's 0% income band and intend to mix funds from the NHT and a partner institution will receive all the same loan benefits that would apply if they had gone directly to the trust. Contributors applying for NHT scheme units, grants, and special subsidies must apply for their loans at any NHT branch office. Those who are interested in applying for loans that fall within the NHT's loan limit may choose to apply at any NHT branch office. The new mortgage financing model is expected to enable contributors to benefit from faster processing times for loans and other housing-related products not provided by the NHT. Under Phase 2 of the program, contributors earning above $30,099 weekly who wish to access loans to purchase on the open market will be required to access full loans from partnering financial institutions. Approximately $750 million in investments and over 60,000 jobs have been created in the economy through the Special Economic Zones, SEZs. The performance has been since the establishment of the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority, JIS, in 2016. Interim Chief Executive Officer Kelly Dawn Hamilton provided the progress update in an interview with JIS News. She says there are also 32 SEZ projects valued at over $1 billion in the pipeline. These are expected to generate more than 12,000 additional job opportunities. According to Ms. Hamilton, there are strong projects coming out of the hosting of the 8th Annual International Conference and Exhibition of the World Free Zone Organization last year.
I'm happy to report that coming out of that, we have 13 very strong projects that will really change the landscape in Jamaica from our perspective as it relates to developing those larger zones.
JIS's interim CEO says interest has increased in areas such as renewable energy, manufacturing, tourism, and global digital services across the 147 zones island-wide. The Cannabis Licensing Authority, CLA, will be establishing administrative guidelines to regulate the need for imports in the local medicinal cannabis industry. The directive was announced in Parliament on Tuesday by Minister of Tourism Edmund Bartlett. He was responding to questions on the policy authorization for the importation of medicinal cannabis. Minister Bartlett says the development of the guidelines will support the CLA in granting import and export licenses under the Dangerous Drugs Amendment Act 2015.
To complement the regulation, the CLA has commenced work on detailed administrative guidelines to guide considerations of applications for import that will ensure a balance between the need for the import and the development of local medicinal cannabis industry.
Meanwhile, Minister of State in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Dr. Norman Dunn, says the phytosanitary requirements concerning the recent importation by a Canadian-based company was met. The phytosanitary certificate is used to ensure the safety of plants for imports and exports in international trade.
So, in its permit authorization, the CLA would have satisfied themselves that the phytosanitary certificate would have been issued by the exporting country, and that phytosanitary certificate would be one of the documents that would be assessed as far as the importation into Jamaica is concerned.
The Hart NSTA Trust is expecting a 30 to 50% uptake in enrollment of courses for the 2023-24 financial year. Managing Director Dr. Tanisha Ingleton says this will significantly increase the projected target of approximately 130,000 trainees. This is due to the waiver of tuition and administrative fees for all of the agency's programs up to Level 4. The announcement, which was made by Prime Minister Andrew Holness, took effect on April 1. Hart's managing director says since the announcement, the agency continues to receive several queries. To facilitate this process, the telephone numbers of regional directors, registrars, and program coordinators have been published on the agency's Facebook page.
They can call those cell numbers directly. They can get immediate guidance about the programs. They can get career counseling as well, because it is our hope that every single Jamaican takes up this opportunity.
The Hart NSTA Trust offers over 300 courses that cover all industries and subsectors. And finally, the managing director of Hart Trust says measures are being put in place to deal with the increased enrollment expected from the waiver of tuition and administrative fees up to Level 4. Dr. Tanisha Ingleton says the measures include more front office staff and instructors, as well as expanding its online classes.
So we would have had programs that were face-to-face, programs that were hybrid, and programs that were straight online. And so what we're looking at doing now is seeing how best we can have even more online programs to meet the individuals who are at different stages in their careers. You want to stay at home, be online, do this, come in for the experiential pieces. So we are expanding that facility to meet the needs as well.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.